Hi, Leo. Welcome to your monthly oracle reading for the month of December. I will be using Doreen Virtues with the Fairies Oracle cards. And just to mix it up a little for the holidays, if you do celebrate that, I hope you have a lot of fun. I pulled out a card for you in advance from Healing with the Angels, just to give you a bit of higher and main message from above, okay, for this holiday season. So we'll start with the regular reading, and I have meditated on that card just so we're not shuffling two decks right here. So I pulled it out in advance for you. So let's see from the fairies what messages are in store for you. Okay. So Leo, December. Let's see here. There's one card for you. Leo, December. Oh, there's another card that popped out. Okay, that's kind of weird because I was thinking of that card. So it's kind of strange sometimes if I think about it, it'll pop out. So that's weird. Okay, so, okay, you have a beautiful month, very calm and serene and just peaceful. So your first card that comes up is Inner Child. And sometimes cards might pop up for you, the same ones in like maybe you'll get the same card in double in the same month and the next. So that's all for a reason that maybe you haven't been paying attention to it. So it's like urging you to pay attention to that card, okay? So your first card is Inner Child. The second card is Beauty. And your third card, so the one from the angels, is Trust. Beautiful. Okay. So let's see now. Inner child, guys. So this is the month, December, where, maybe you've been working hard or struggling to solve some sort of problem. This card is saying, or maybe that you've been giving too much of yourself to others and you haven't been paying attention to your own needs, okay? So this card comes up if you've been extending your arm, and that's fine. Like, it's obviously good to give, but you know, you need to set boundaries at the same time too. So maybe if you've been absorbed too much in another situation or person and you feel your needs aren't being met. So because Leos, they are a very generous and giving sign of the zodiac. So this card is saying, it's telling you, ask yourself what it is that you truly feel and you need, and express that in the situation or to the other person, okay? So if it has to do with taking that time to play and just hang around positive people for the month of December, this is a big guidance for you to do so. Okay. So ask yourself what it is that your inner child is seeking. Is it just, taking more naps throughout the day? It could be anything at all. It could be, going to the park with a friend that you haven't seen in a long time who makes you laugh. So just when we invite those times of playfulness into our life, they bring us more inspiration and fresh energy to look at the world. And once we get into that state of, um, getting re-energized, that's going to bring in more positive energy and just more new opportunities into our life. So take that time to focus on play and what your inner child needs. So a lot of you, take some time to yourself. It's very much, this is a pampering card, focusing on yourself. So it is very much on taking care of yourself for December. Go out and get a manicure, get a nice massage, relax. That's what this card is guiding you to do. So beauty is a card where, not only maybe you're focusing on your own beauty, but maybe you're inspiring other people to do the same and to find their own personal power through beauty. So maybe a lot of you are involved with like image consulting, or maybe it's just, yeah, doing makeup. So that's something that you dreamed of doing as a kid. So look at that too. Like look at your childhood dreams. That's that card that comes up. This card, just to add, because I forgot, it's also a card where it could be informing you about like pregnancy or children coming in. So that is also a pregnancy card for a lot of you, maybe that you're thinking of bringing a child into your life or adopting or, spending more time with a child. This card is urging you to do that. And it's going to bring a lot of beauty and peace into your life, okay? So children are a lot of the focus for December. But again, take that time to nurture yourself. When feel good on the inside, it's going to show as well on the outside and how you express yourself and vice versa. So if you've been feeling a little low and, under the weather, it's telling you to take that time to get a haircut, to, add like a new color to your hair, get a massage, do something that has to do with pampering yourself because that's going to also reflect how you feel on the outside. It's going to lift your mood, okay? So a lot of people, they'll ignore that. They'll think, oh, it just looks, it's not important. It is important, okay? So, it all mirrors one another and how you showcase yourself to the world. And this is important to Leos, your impression, what kind of impression you make on others, your appearance. A lot of you may be thinking of starting getting into fitness for the month of January, especially. So maybe you're reflecting a lot on that. So getting into a fitness program, it could be even, yeah, maybe bringing in more exercise or just focusing on your body. It could be joining a dance group, it could be swimming, anything at all that has to do with your personal appearance, okay? So take that time to focus on that. And your third card from the angels that you got is trust, okay? So maybe a lot of you that have been feeling under the weather and maybe you feel that you haven't been moving along as you hoped, like you feel like your progress has been stalled or maybe you've had a little bit of disappointment in the past. This card is telling you to hang in there and to trust, okay? You have like a divine timing at hand, and in situations where you felt or with people that you felt there was a loss, a disappointment, or anything at all that caused you a little bit of grief, this is saying that there's a blessing in disguise for that, that everything has its divine timing, and it's telling you to trust, okay? So trust that everything's coming to you as it should. Okay, Leo? So that's the main message from the angels that I have for you is trust, and also not only trust external forces that they're supporting you, trust that you have that power inside of you, okay? So maybe in the past where you felt maybe someone tried to put you down or you felt a little bit insecure in your abilities and you questioned a little bit your life purpose, this is telling you, don't think like that maybe there's been a bit of moment of doubt, but you're going to pick up again like you usually do. The Leos always stand up right back. They stand right back up and they dust their shoulders. Okay, dust off whatever it is that was been bugging you on your back. Okay, so dust it off, guys, and believe and have faith and trust that everything is happening for you at just the right timing. Okay, and make sure you take that time to pamper yourself. Okay, follow your needs. What does your inner child want to do? Okay. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you next month. Bye bye.